welcome back. And hi. Uh, I think I'm going to start posting like every 2 weeks. It kind of helps me a little bit more because sometimes I can't really find a figure that I want to review. So from now on, instead of doing like posting every once a week, I'm gonna do it every 2 weeks. So then I can just like chill for 1 week and not have to worry about trying to find a figure. And if I already have bought a figure, I could just review that and then not have to worry. But like if I need to find a figure to review, I will be able to do that. So yeah, every 2 weeks I'm gonna start posting. But hi, I'm here and I got a new figure, and this is a very exciting thing for me because I actually really love Gamera. Gamera is actually my favorite kaiju. Um, like my number one favorite. So this was very exciting to get. I saw this at a comic book shop called Atomic Monkeys. Here they are. Here's their Instagram. Pretty cool. I saw some stuff, but when I went, they were like remodeling everything, so they had lots of stuff in boxes. Everything was unorganized, but now they should be like up and running. Everything. I'm not sponsored, by the way, because no one will sponsor me right now, because I'm not that big of a YouTube channel, which is perfectly fine. I'd rather be small than end up being huge and everything, and then probably have to be in controversy for some stupid reason or something. I actually hope that doesn't happen, but you get it. I mean, even then someone will try to strike controversy on me, probably for saying like, I don't know, something offensive in my old videos, which I will probably say to this day. But so far I haven't had to say anything offensive, I think. But anyways, yeah, I saw this at Atomic Monkeys. I did not have the money on me at the time. I really wanted to get them, but I had to leave them. But I talked with my boss. She paid for it, so that was cool. I have to do a lot of work now. Hang on, if you see my hand, I'm moving stuff. Cause I got this guy for like $109. Cause we had to ship it out instead, like actually having to like go back and get it. So we had to ship it out. If I got it there right then and there, he only would have been $100, which is a pretty good price. Cause as far as I've seen it, he's usually like $100 so far. On Amazon, this one is 112, I believe. And I don't even think I said which Gamera figure this is. This is the Sci-fi Revoltech number 33 Gamera from Gamera versus Legion, and from the Heisei era. And I really do like the Heisei design of Gamera, especially in Gamera versus Iris. I really like it. The G1 version is pretty cool too, but that Revoltech is old and doesn't look as good. And this one looks really great. And this is a version I kind of see more when I think of the Heisei era Gamera. And I think we should just go into details, because this is an old figure, an old Revoltech figure, and it's really, really good. It's really well sculpted and everything. Let's just get into it. So first things first, look at the face. I don't think we can really get the eyes. Let me see if I can find a light right next to me. I don't think I have any lights. Oh wait, I see it. There we go. So I got a little LED light, and let's see if we can get the eyes. See if it focus. I don't think it's gonna focus. Yeah, it's not gonna focus, but the eyes are painted pretty nicely. I really do like it. I like how it looks and all that. It's pretty clean, especially for back then. It's so hard to get this focused. But yeah, it looks really nice. I really do like it. He has his mouth opens thanks to a Revoltech joint in here. And the teeth look perfectly clean compared to SH Monster Arts. I'm going to say that right off the bat. I saw reviews of the figure. Looks absolutely beautiful, but the teeth are really ugly, so that sucks. The tusks are pretty cool. You get all this texture and then a little spike on his head, which I think should be bigger, but I mean, it's G2. The suit's a little bit different, but yeah, that's pretty cool. He has gamer neck, so he's like hunched over. You can put him up, but he can't really look down on his head. And even then, he still has gamer neck, so. Gamer neck, Gamera, it all comes together. So you get all the turtle-like stuff. There's his little spike right there. Then his little web hands, feet. Well, they would be feet if he was like all on all fours, but no, these are hands. His shell looks really nice. It looks really cool, just like a turtle shell, which I will compare to the Ninja Turtle Raphael figures, because I do have them on standby. And yeah, the texture and everything, the little web feet, little painted toenails and all that, it looks super cool. I'm not sure if it's 100% accurate to the suit, but either way, it looks great. And then his shell, has the little spikes down and everything. Oh, there's his tail. I forgot to talk about his tail. Then his tail, really well sculpted, and then it has bendy wire in it. But the problem is, I do have like a slight tear already, so that's not great. I really do wish they kind of with the Revoltech joints. I know like on the G1 version, it didn't look that clean, but still, it would have been a little bit nicer, especially since back then these are well known to break inside and then poke through, which sucks. And yeah, but this looks really nice. It does look way better than having Revoltech joints just meow, meow, meow. But still, it probably would have been nicer. But you do get a Revoltech joint down at the bottom right here. Hang on. Yeah, you can hear it. I don't know if you could hear it from right here, but if you did, I'm sorry for putting it closer. Yeah, it just looks super nice and everything. The details on it. It's a really great Gamera figure. I really do like it. Now, this is official. I forgot to say that. But yeah, this is the official one. And, luckily it's not a bootleg for once. And yeah, sorry. If I'm forgetting to say certain things, it's because I'm very excited to have this. Again, Gamera is my favorite. And there's not many figures out there besides like little statues, which I don't like, and all that. So yeah, Gamera is pretty cool. And I guess we can go into, accessories. So as you can tell in the back, we have little legions. And I think I used them all. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Okay, so these little legions, this is going to be very difficult. Oh, Jesus. I really wish I had my pliers next to me, but I could not find them for the life of me. Watch me find them after this. But yeah, we get these little legion guys, and man, they're very tiny, and it's very hard to get focus on them. But there is a lot of detail put into them. But again, it's not focusing. I'm trying to find something right now where I could use, but I don't see anything so far. There's scissors next to me, but that's not the safe option. Oh, I see them. Also, I said pliers. They're not pliers. I don't know. But let me grab them like a bug. Yeah, it's still not focusing though. So that sucks, but let me see if I can back it up. But yeah, there's a little detail into it. It looks like the Legion from the movie. If only you could see it, but iPhone are fucking stupid. So yeah. But yeah, it looks great. Also, if you're wondering why is there paint on here, it's because I sometimes use that for paint. So yeah. And then we have the little Legion flyer guys, and they're cool. They're purple. They have like clear plastic on the back of them. Since they're small, there's not that much you can see, but oh wait, that looks good. But yeah, he has purple, orange, and then this is bent, but like it's soft plastic, so you can easily like heat it up and put it back in place. Everything, so yeah, that's pretty cool. He also comes with this box, which I remember having this box, a similar box to this, because I had magnets in it when I was a kid. I don't know what happened to them. But yeah, it's to store the Legion. I think you can store... Spoiler. Actually, no, you can't. Yeah, you can. You can store this into here. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like an egg for more Legions or some shit. I honestly forgot. Look, man, it's been a long time, and the Heisei era movie's not out for free, so... But yeah, well, I'm saying long time as if I was born when this movie came out. I wasn't, but still. But yeah, this looks really cool. I forget what it's called, so please comment down below. But yeah, nice detail and everything, nice colorization. And yeah, also if my voice sounds a little bit different, I think I'm sick. I don't know. Whenever I'm sick, I never actually know, because like it just doesn't affect me that much. I just realized I have this little stand. I don't know why it didn't. I mean, either way, it doesn't fucking help. But still. Anyways, but yeah, this looks pretty cool. It looks sick. This is mainly like for buildings or some shit. Yeah, just put it right there for now. Next up, he has his little fireball. You know, his little effect, so for whenever he shoots out, shoot at enemies. And it's really good. I really do like it. It's absolutely beautiful. At least this comes with, you know, a fireball accessory, or, you know, just his blast in general compared to SH Monster Arts. I think they're now coming with it, but still, I'm pretty bitter about that. I really did want to buy those figures too, but right now, I'm not going to do it. But yeah, and the way to put it on, you can see the tiny hole. Let's go ahead and grab our Gamera. You open his mouth a little bit, then you hold it down, and then you wiggle, because like if you just pull on it, which you can, the joint will come out with the mouth. But yeah, you don't want that. So now you just insert, oh shit. Insert it, I guess downwards, makes it easier. And then you'll see the peg go through right there. Then you go ahead and get this, try to aim it, and then boom, got Gamera just shooting a little fireball. And with this, like, now he doesn't really need, well, it depends on how you place Gamera. Like, say you kind of like put the legs a little bit forward, you put the tail more up. With this fireball, he doesn't really need his tail to stand up no more. But even then, you can stand up without his tail and without the fireball on the ground, because that's just how Revoltechs work. So yeah, that is cool. Next accessory, it comes with, I dropped it. It comes with this little stand thing. I don't know what it's for. I know, well, maybe it can with that, but like there's a hole right here, so I guess you can place it somewhere. I can just place it like, well, if that wasn't in the way, I could place it right there maybe, or we can just place it right there for now. And for a final accessory, there's this, and you may be wondering, oh, what the fuck is this? Well, and if you haven't seen him in the package, this is actually supposed to like go on in the middle of his stomach for his like ultimate blast. I kind of forget what it's called, but like desperation blast or some shit. Okay, see, like this is what I'm talking about. That didn't work though, because there's like two things, and like the fireball is actually like really tight for the joint. But yeah, it's really easy to take out and then put this back in, and then you'll hear a click, and then you just put the mouth back on like so. Very easy, no difficulties whatsoever, and that's it. But the way to put this in, you're gonna have to kind of like, what I kind of like to do, you want to move Gamera's arms up, so you want to get the joint to go like this way. Just lift his arms up some way, make him look like, oh no, or some shit. I don't know. But what I like to do is kind of grab at the bottom, push up, then grab the top, just pull it out like so, and then boom, you see that little ugly thing. Then you'll pay attention to this, and then the holes right here. It's probably difficult. Also put Gamera's legs like all the way down if you can. Then do this. Push in. Just make sure it's going in all the way. And boom. Now that you have this, you can have Gamera like this, where he's blasting his opponent, disintegrating his opponents. And boom, as you can tell, a Legion just fell. Now, there we go. Trying to spread his legs apart a little bit. Wait, pause. But put this guy like back right here or some shit. Yeah. There we go. We have him like blasting. If you have some sort of effect, you can have him like actually blasting the like final little thingy. I forget what it's called. I'm not a fake Gamera fan, okay? I promise. But yeah, you can have that. And again, if you have effects, you can put that like right here and make it blast that way. But that's if you have effect. He doesn't come with the effect for this, so it's just like, oh, well, you want to see what's inside Gamera? There you go. So yeah, this is like the first time I actually like went into detail on how these things work. This is how much I actually love Gamera, guys. I didn't even do this for Yujiro, but yeah, that's how you do it. To take it out, same thing. Kind of, actually no, you want to grab the sides. individually, pull a little bit, also put the arms back up. I'm sorry, I kind of rushed things. And then just pull apart. Easy and simple. That's going to keep falling because, like, no. And then again, lined up, put in like so. It's not going in. It's not going in? Okay, there we go. And you want to push all over it. Because, like, if you don't push all over it, sometimes you can, like, look right here, and then you'll still see the inside. So, yeah, you want to, like, do that. And you'll hear, like, some crunching noise, and it's not like a Revoltech joint. It's really, like, the thing actually going in, like, all the way. So, yeah. And boom. Gamera. And I'm just going to put this right here. And yeah, that's how he functions and everything. Now, you could ask about articulation. Oh, how well does he articulate? This is a Revoltech, so this is very confusing, and it takes a lot of work to work with. And this is like the one instance where I don't think the joints are too ugly. Even then, I still kind of miss the old Revoltech style. I felt like it was more unique compared to everybody else. Because, like, let me get a fucking... Okay. So, this wrestling figure. This is just by me. This is not for scaling. So, like, yeah, you have your standard ab crunch, all of that. Then you have, like, these normal joints and everything, pinless or pins, right? And you have waist swivel or something. Like, most figures are like this. Sometimes they can be like this, like McFarlane Toys or your Mafex figures. This is not official, by the way. This is bootleg. And, you know, you have pinless joints, pinless legs. Hey, look, diaphragm and ball joint at the waist. All that, you know, the standard joints that make it look nice and pretty. I feel like old Revoltech was actually kind of like, you know, different. It was actually different. I'm not saying like, oh, the ball joints look so much better. I think they were perfect. No, they were ugly at times. It depends on which character you want to use them on. I mean, look at the 1.0 Revoltech Spider-Man. I think that figure is hideous and it should never existed in the first place. But depending on the characters that they use, like look at the Revoltech Wolverine. I mean, there was like one instance where his knees were different, but like he still had those ball joints at like his arms and then like at his, what was it? Oh, shoulders. I feel like they could do it right. It just depends on which character they want to do. They did it with Superman. He looked super cool, I think, right? They did it with Batman. Batman was pretty alright. He looked okay, but like, you know, you're supposed to pose him. And the joints weren't too exposed. I like the charm of the old Revoltech, even though it's in Superman one is like new, but still it's an example. But I really didn't like the charm of their, you know, kind of exposed joints, but like hidden a little bit. Because like as you can tell, you can still see them, but since they kind of blend in with the color, the skin color of Gamera, because like it's supposed to, it doesn't look all that bad and works really well. I just kind of miss like when action figures look all that different sometimes, but even then it was still pretty much the same damn figure. But articulation, I got off track. He pretty much just has single joint arms and shit, but it works super well. You can like really move him around, you know. You can get like past 90 degrees, I guess, or full 90. His arms can go down like that. Oh, you can move the joints around and everything. Have him like, if you want him to like kind of shrink. Why did that fall? Kind of strike or wave high, you can make him do that. That's not him waving high, but still. Put this back right here. But anyway, it's like the same throughout, you know. It's like same thing, deal with the legs. The only difference is the tail. I cannot move that. Also, I don't know if this is pre-owned, but it doesn't feel like it because the joints are really, really tight. Like, no joints are loose besides, like, I don't know, I guess at the bottom of the neck. And again, for the tail, he has, like, a Revoltech joint, like, down here. So, like, you can have him go up and down. But it's all bendy wires, so, like, you can easily, like, move it around, make it look nice. It's kind of like the NECA figures, you know. But, like, again, I had, like, slight tear. But, like, it's barely noticeable. But, like, if you do it a little bit more, you can see the white. So, like, I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. It's just Revoltech joints. It's an action figure with the shell, I guess you can say. I stole that line, but still. I don't know. It articulates well. It's a pretty good articulation for a kaiju. Now, I will say, like, the G1 figure actually had, like, a waist swivel and stuff that you can actually make Gamera crouch. This one doesn't due to, like, you know, this. But that's okay because you have the legs which can go forward a good amount, and then the legs go straight and all that. Then the feet can go up. Well, probably not, but still, you can really pose them around. I'm just not going to do it because I don't like posing figures on camera because I'm insecure. No, I'm just kidding. Well, kinda. But yeah. Anyways, damn, 20 minutes of yip tapping, tip tapping, all that. Let's go into scale. All right. Fun time. I don't know if I'm going to. Well, I'm probably going to move this and move this thing back, or I can put this. Yeah, I'm just going to move this. Anyways, scale. Right off the bat, yes, Gamera is tiny, so he will not fit in with your NECA or your SH Monster Arts. But here's the reason why. Well, I might explain this at the end. Well, actually, no, let's explain now. But first off, here he is next to the Super 7 Raphael, and here he is next to the Best Action Raphael. And yes, these are... Oh yeah, we're going to compare shells. I almost forgot. So, Gamera is supposed to be actually looking like a turtle, but like... So I'm not going to like compare like the front, but I'm going to compare the back of the shells. Because you know, the back of the shells are more based on turtles compared to the front. Now, I really do like the designs of the Raphael shows, and I do like the design of the Gamera show. It just depends. Do you want to why am I saying this like, oh, they're the same character? No, like this looks really nice, like an actual shell. So is this and this. Basically, really nice and accurate turtle shells, kinda. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyways, the reason why Gamera is so tiny. Well, back then, I forgot when this was made, but this was like for a certain scale. So he wasn't meant to be like as huge as NECA, Godzilla, or as big as SH Monster Arts. He was made for his own scale. But, you know, now that we move forward from that and everything, he's so much more tinier than compared to NECA, SH Monster Arts, or any other line really of kaiju figures besides like, well, he's a little too big for 3.75. So yeah, he's like more official 6-inch. Which is why he's so tiny. But you can kind of make these figures work with the bigger figures. It just depends on how you want to do it. And I'm not sure how. But yeah, this is how he scales next to the Raphaels. Next up, here he is next to the bootleg Mayflex Superman. And here he is next to this NECA pterodactyl that came with King Kong. Yeah. I forgot where the other little creature went. I'm trying to look for it, but I don't know if I lost it or not. But yeah, I mean, if you want to treat this as a kaiju, you can. Obviously, this ain't no Rodan or no Gauss, but you know, if you have the NECA King Kong and you have this version that comes with this, you can make this work. Have these guys fight, you know, Gamera and all that. So yeah. Alright, next up here is next to the Build-A-Figure Rocket Raccoon. I did buy this. He was like $10. I told y'all this in the Michael Myers review. And here he's next to the Donkey Kong action figure. Or King Kong! No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. I mean, if you want to make Donkey Kong Gamera fight, you can do that since they're like the same size. So yeah. Next up here he's next to the NECA King Kong and the bootleg NECA Godzilla. Space Godzilla versus Godzilla. And yeah, like I said, he's tiny. He does not fit in well with NECA at all, nor SH Monster Arts. Now, I have kind of made these two kind of work. Here's a picture when I first got Gamera and unboxed him and did everything. So you can kind of make it work. If you have a bootleg or the official one, I mean, I don't know if the official one's a little bit bigger, but still, just push his legs a little bit forward, make him bend his knees, and he can kind of work with Gamera, since Gamera is a little bit smaller than Godzilla. But so far, just standing up and everything, he does not work. And yes, I put his head down because he's smaller, and you know, these guys aren't even standing up all the way. But yeah, you can kind of make the bootleg and this Gamera work, maybe even the official one. But yeah, this is not working right here. That's not working because this King Kong's big, like bigger than like usual, I guess, for NECA kaijus. I don't really know, but yeah, it's not really gonna work. You can kind of make these guys work. It just depends on how you pose your figures. But also, I forgot to mention, this is going to be like short height comparison. And to end this review off with the 3 best Spider-Man figures in my collection, here he is next to the Marvel Legends, Amazing Fantasy turned into classic comic book Spider-Man. He is next to the Sentinel Peter B / Peter Parker into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man. Bootleg. I think I said bootleg. I don't know. And here he's next to the retro carded, upgraded, that I did, symbiote Spider-Man with, yeah, you know my figures. But in conclusion of the Gamera figure, I love it. I really do. I always wanted a Gamera figure that actually moved and wasn't just a statue. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think this is one of the best Gamera figures out there. But the only downside to it is that it's so small that it won't fit into your other kaiju collections unless you have the other Revoltech figures. Which, let's look at the box. It has its own line of Gamera figures. Oh wait, I think it's at the back. Yeah. So here you get Iris, Gauss from the Showa era, Gamera, Heisei era, Gauss. Which one is that? Oh, sorry. The G1 Gamera, and then I forget what these guys are called. Oh, I wasn't even looking at the camera. I'm sorry, but yeah, get these guys, which is the Gamera line. I don't know who the fuck that is, to be honest. I always forget. But yeah, this Gamera comes with. Oh wait, this is Iris. This is the Legion, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, this is Iris. I'm retarded. This is the Mother Legion. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. But yeah, the Mother Legion or whatever it's called. I forget. But yeah, it comes with these, and this Gamera is meant to fit in with these guys and not the NECA. Also, this box is really cool. It has its own flap and everything. Kind of. I dropped Spider-Man. You have scenes from the movies. I really wish they could have made like him with the flying motion, but they didn't. But that's okay. I mean, they kind of did it with the G1 version, but still, it's alright. Like, it's no big deal, really. Also, it's kind of scary with these Legion guys, because they can, like, really just fucking get lost. You're supposed to come with 7. If you lose 1, you have 6. And they're very tiny. Like compared to my hands, which I think I have big hands, they're pretty tiny. But anyways, I really do love this figure. Again, the only problem is that it's super small. But if you can make it work, make it work. But other than that, I don't really have that many problems with this figure. Some joints are tight, and I kind of worried about them breaking. But even then, it's Revoltech. I know they're pretty sturdy. Old Revoltech, at least. I was going to put in my official Joker, but his leg doesn't want to work no more. And he's like pretty fucking loose. So that sucks. Best Joker out there. But the quality is pretty fucking trash. But yeah, that's it. For complaint wise. Other than that, yeah. If you want to get this figure, he's pretty much still like $100. He's $112 on Amazon. I think there's like 2 different versions. I don't know which one to get, but yeah, get it if you want it. He's a good figure. I'm pretty sure he goes a little bit cheaper on eBay, but even then, check Mercari, eBay, and just fucking Amazon, and yeah, he's still at a good price. Probably because he's smaller and he's not an SH Monster. But even then, SH Monster Arts are also the same price. That didn't help my case, did it? I mean, if you want a bigger Gamera, get the SH Monster Arts. If you want just a Gamera figure in general, or all the Gameras, get this guy too, because he's awesome. Like, this is an awesome figure, and I really do like it. So yeah, if you want to get this guy, go ahead and get him. If you don't want him, don't get him. But like, hey, he comes with pretty cool stuff. He gets the little Legions and then little Legion flyers and everything. But other than that, it's up to you if you want this guy. But I really like Gamera. I'd personally get every Gamera figure in existence if I had the money to. Sadly, I was born Hispanic, so we don't get that much money. I was going to say that's a joke, but it's kind of true. But it's fine. I'm gonna try to do my own things. But yeah, and that's it for this review. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it if you lasted this long, and I really do hope that you end up picking up this guy or not. It's all up to you. But anyways, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I'll review the Boss Fight Studios Bluto because he should be on his way on Monday. He was supposed to arrive today, but I guess due to the heat, they were like, nah, fuck this kid. Well, adult now, but still, fuck this kid. We're not going to deliver it. Which is perfectly fine. I'd rather like not have my figure than someone die of heat stroke or something. So yeah. But yeah, that's it. I have nothing else to say. See y'all in 2 weeks. Peace.